Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Race Day TV, the live show. I'm your host, Mark Beaudry. Alongside me is not Benjamin Bazowski.
No.
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 Don't hit the iPad. We're watching the race.
Oh, sorry.
So, what's going on, John?
Not much,
John
man.
got roped into this at the last second.
Yeah,
He was sitting on his couch, and I was like, hey, you're supposed to come on the show. And he's like, I didn't know that. I was like, Ben said you were coming.
Yeah, like, all right, well, then I am in. So it's just us tonight.
Just us, so it
that'll
should
do.
be fun. Let's double check. Anybody over there? No, no one over there. Yeah, just us, sorry. And we've already determined, all right, I'll put up the number. We're not going to answer the phone yet. So let's get the chat up, and we'll get the phone number up. You can't see the phone number with the chat. Great. So that will be the phone number you guys can call in. And I'm just going to tell you right now, if nobody calls, you're going to get 45 minutes of me and John doing Mike Park's voice.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't have told them that. Nobody's calling now.
Oh, if they call and do it, it's even better. Free shirt for anybody who does that. I may have borrowed a lot of
People
stuff.
like the glasses. I got to get myself a pair of these.
John is styling.
These
look at
are
that.
name brand. They are made in Taiwan is the brand name.
There we go.
That's nice.
All right. Well, what is up, Dave? All right, let's
what's up?
jump right in. Oh, there's a lot of people watching, so cool. Let's jump right in. I got this sheet that I got to read first, guys. This is what needs to get out of the way first, and we're just going to jump right into it. So this is not aimed at any one person in general. Might make a few people mad, and if it does, take some stock in knowing that we can all do better, us included. I don't say that we're perfect in any stretch of the means at all. All right, let's get into it. First topic is disrespect. The amount of just plain and simple disrespect online in general is out of control. not just on our social medias. This isn't just about us, but racing in general. You guys remember the days when we used to go in the garage and we would work on our stuff and make it better? Well, clearly not me or Ben, because we both were horrible.
Or me.
Yeah, John too. But now everyone's just so quick to jump on Facebook when something doesn't go their way and blast it all over there. I can tell you how frustrating it is for us who run racetracks and help do and keep this sport alive. Let's take example for the other day. We canceled Lee because there were severe thunderstorm threats in the area. Within minutes, I had 16 people message me and say, you guys are dumb, not going to rain. Okay, sorry. Like, we have 3 touring divisions coming in.
And
now,
for weather forecasting, a meteorologist in the area that told us it was going to rain as well. So what happens, though, is there's a no-win situation. Let's say we didn't cancel that show on Saturday. We ran with it Sunday. You guys showed up. We got one feature in, and it started downpouring. Now we're dumb because we didn't look at the forecast. And everybody clearly knew it was going to rain. Right. Like, we all knew it was going to rain. So you can't win. We try to do the best to keep these tracks running smoothly. And with comments like that, it really, really hurts. I never once said that we don't make mistakes. We make mistakes on a fairly regular basis. The decisions we make are not always right. And I'll tell you right now, we 100% apologize for that. But you need to remember, these decisions are made in the split second within half a lap. So you can, things get missed. We're using replays. We're using spotters around the racetrack. We don't have the luxury of Monday morning quarterbacking everything and looking at replays and stuff like that because the show's got to go on, guys. We can take a Facebook poll too. That's what we could do that. We could take a poll to see what we should do, But no, you make that stuff as quick as you possibly can. We're trying to give you guys the best possible facilities to come race at, because we love racing. That's what I want to make sure that we start off right off of the bat. We're trying to give you guys the best possible places to come race. You guys wanted higher payouts. We gave them to you. Right here. Yeah, money back there? Oh.
I wish. The payouts went up. You guys wanted cheaper back gate fees. We gave those to you. You guys wanted more people in the stands. We're trying that. We lowered prices. We came up with lower family cost meals and packages. We are trying. You guys wanted transparency. We started the tech reports at all 3 tracks, and that's just turned into an absolute bowl of drama. It's so great that try to be transparent, tell everybody what's going on, and then you do, and then it's just nonstop criticism on it. We got somebody already. I told you guys, not till I'm done. And then I got results to go through. We got some new results for you guys, too. I want to do something different tonight. We're trying our best to grow this sport, but it does take more than us. It is a team effort. We need you guys as much as you need us. And that is never 100% cannot be truer. The racetracks would not exist without you guys, the fans, or us. It takes all 3 of those things. It's a real... All right, let's answer this. Hold on.
They must not be watching the show.
Hello?
Oh.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Who's this?
This is Michael Sandville.
Hi, Michael Sandville. I saw you commenting.
Yes, sir. Claremont Speedway, we threw it back to my grandfather, Alfred Sandville, and I got to say the best about Claremont Speedway and all their modified drivers.
Yes, I agree. So Claremont Motorsports Park, Claremont Speedway is also my home track, and it's a place that I absolutely love. We're in the middle of live broadcasting right now, so I'm going to go ahead and have you call back after.
Okay, what time should I do that?
Everybody say hi to Mike. Thank you very much for calling. If you want to call and chat on the show live where everybody can hear you, you can just call back in maybe 11 minutes. It'd probably be good.
All right, I'd love to do that because I'd love to talk about what Claremont did for me and talk about my grandfather a little bit more. We lost him a couple weeks ago, and I'm sorry to interrupt.
You're good. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
All right, so about 15 minutes, 11 minutes?
Sure. 10 minutes and 42 seconds. Probably be exact for you, okay?
The same number?
Yes, absolutely.
All righty, sir. Thank you.
Yep, bye. I'm going to go ahead and pull that number down while we finish this. I probably should have left the chat up there first. Now I got sidetracked here. Here we go. All right. it's a real kick in the balls, guys, when we post pictures online and the first comment I see while I'm sitting in the trailer.
Or, Michelle's around, so, or, Lady Balls.
Yep.
Just throw that out there. I'm just saying.
Yep.
We're inclusive.
The part that really stinks is when we post a picture and it's like 4:15 and like practice has just started. It's like, wow, the place is empty. What a joke. You guys are idiots.
Or the last feature, once everybody, everybody's already kind of packed up and gone home.
We know that car counts and stand counts are off. Like, we're not going to lie. We would love to have full crowds. We would love to have full pits, and we are working on that. I can tell you personally how much work that all of us put in. It's not against us against other racetracks anymore, guys. Back in the day where it used to be racetrack against racetrack and they would fight against each other, people need to remember something. It's racing in general that we're slowly losing. It's not racetracks against racetracks. That's why you'll never hear me say a bad word about any other racetrack anywheres, because we need all of them to survive. And if you don't think a lot of us don't work together behind the scenes with different tracks, you're wrong, because we do on a pretty regular basis. I'm going to move right on. All right, Race Day Productions. That is what runs these racetracks and all these touring series. It's not a faceless company. We're people just like you guys who love the sport. And our power will do everything to make sure that it's here for our grandchildren's children. So I'm going to lay it all on the line for you, because people don't know exactly who you're supposed to go to. If you guys have an issue with Claremont Motorsports Park, General Manager Mike Parks is who you guys need to go and talk to. Hudson Speedway, General Manager Michelle Cloutier successfully ran Monadnock Speedway for years, has moved over here down to Hudson, has been doing a wonderful job. John Espernette, sitting next to me here, Fake Ben, has taken over Lee, and he's done a fairly decent job. Unfortunately, John has had rain threat at every single one of your shows so far this year.
Every single one. Last year, too.
Yeah. The New England Dwarf Car Series guys, Ryan Lawless and Lorraine Pard are co-general managers there. If you have any problems with that series, you go to them. This is where there is a little bit of a change. It really isn't a change, but it was never quite really put out there this way. If you have a problem with any one of them, you come to me. If you don't know, on top of running Race Day TV, I'm also the Director of Operations for Race Day Productions, and my job is to oversee and assist all of these tracks. If you go above me to Ben Bazowski, who owns everything, you're going to wish that you stayed talking to me. It's not going to end well for you.
Don't do that.
Whether he agrees to or not, we have a chain of command. You have an issue, go to the GMs. You have an issue with the GMs, you come to me. If I feel it needs to be escalated, I will involve Ben. Ben is now taking a well-deserved step back and enjoying his life and family. He'll be at the racetracks weekly still, guys. He'll still be there every single time, but he's in a different capacity now. One where he can be a race husband of sorts and be a father to his child at the racetrack. All right, that's there. Dirty driving. What more do I need to say about this other than we are 100% done with it? Done, doesn't matter. Racing is racing and accidents do happen, but the second it's no longer an accident and it becomes intentional, you're done for the night. Just end of discussion. Done. DQ, no questions asked, no pay, nothing. Pack your car, get out of the track. You're done. You come back and you do it again. You're sitting out a week at all three tracks. And if you come back and you do it one more time, you're done. You're done for the year. See you next year. 2025 might be your year. It's not that we want to penalize people, but we also don't want the racers who are there to race to have to continue to build their cars every single week. I'd rather try to make it faster instead of completely repairing my car because, I got spun out and destroyed. That is all I have for this. So in closing, let's move forward and go racing. And one of the things that I want to say to everybody right here is there's a proper way to go about if you're not happy with something. You roll back to I don't know, Randy, what was it, 2019, 2020, when I used to do Randy, because he's going to text me and tell me in 2 seconds.
I thought you were having a senior moment there.
No, we did the Roughing Fenders podcast, and I was pretty bashing. I got looking, I was like, what am I doing? I'm hurting the sport that I love. I actually picked up the phone and I called Ben and I said, hey, like, you probably don't want to hear from me right now, but I messed up and I would like to do something to help. How can I help? And Ben brought me on, a guy who trashed everybody, brought me on and said, what can you do to help? And this is where we are now. If you guys seriously have great ideas, you want to get involved, call me. Call one of the general managers. We need help at every single racetrack. If you have an idea that could make racing better, we would absolutely entertain it, because all we want is these tracks to be around for as long as they possibly can.
And if you could refrain from calling us a moron when you bring your ideas to us, it would probably help that conversation a lot.
I actually don't mind that. I get called that an awful lot.
Oh, all the time. All the time. But
I love when they come knocking on the trailer door and be like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "I have no clue. I am literally lose the rules." All right, so lose the rules. Somebody explained to me what happened at the old division at Hudson that went pretty much ruleless. It didn't exist anymore. I've heard all about that division that was great, and then nobody liked to go get beat up by a car that had, $25,000 in a motor. So you got to have rules. I mean, there's rules everywhere. I can't go outside and pee out front on the side. I mean, I could, but it probably wouldn't end well. But I mean, you could. But I mean, the rules are there for a reason. We're working on them. We've loosened up a ton of them. Now that conversation is done, and let's get into some fun. Hire me to cut the grass, please, John. John would love to not have to ride the lawnmower, so he's going to take your name down. So let's get into some results. And since I always like to make John laugh, oh, that's for you. Here you go.
hey,
All right, Sportsman Modifieds from Claremont Motorsports Park. We had a feature won 35 laps, the 03 of Nathan Wenzel, followed by the Hayden Gradner in the G83, Brad Zahinski, Tyler Leary, and Andrew Martell. Outlaws did triple 20s this week. Segment number 1 went to Cole Littlewood, then Aaron Fellows Jr., and Ryan Bell. Although I think Aaron told me that it's actually just little Aaron Fellows, because they don't have the same 3 names, so I don't think it's a junior, actually.
well, that's going to get really confusing.
Yes. Outlaw segment 2, Guy Karen, Jeff Murray, and Cole Littlewood. Outlaw segment 3, Guy Karen, Jeff Murray, and Cole Littlewood. Unfortunately, Guy and Jeff got into a wreck on lap 0.5 of the first segment and ended that segment early. Going to the final finish, Cole Littlewood, followed by Guy Karen, Jeff Murray, Josh Ruel, Tyler Lesgord, Aaron Fellows, Steve Bly, Ryan Bell, and Corey Bly. 6 shooters, we had the 55 of David Bell, the 68 of Steve Miller, the 51 of Garrett Berry, Paul Coburn, Aaron Aiken, Charles Cloud, and Steve Miller Jr. Pure stocks, we had 25 laps. How many cars did we have? It used to tell me here. I don't know why it's not doing that anymore. Adrian Smith, followed by Amy Jaycox, the 57 of Kyle Kenny, Keegan Tabor, and Carlos Grenier. Kyle Kenny does not let me down. That kid's going to be something huge one day.
I'm just glad the nickname stuck.
Yeah, that was John's nickname. Did anybody actually know?
No, I didn't get no credit for that. That's okay, though.
Randy's like, I thought of this really cool nickname after John immediately told him in my trailer. Ridge Runners, the 5 of Jess Coulter, followed by the 5 of Aiden White. I wish Jim Rhodes was in a 5-2. That would be cool. Richie Morocco and Seth Drown. That was a pretty fun night. It was, and I don't have the Star Tour guys. Unfortunately, don't run transponders, so they don't get printed on my form. So something new that I've been trying to do for a while, and I actually got them. So that makes me happy. We're going to discuss go-karts.
We're going to let you read the names. Here we go.
All right, I gotta be completely honest. This will be a full cold run through. I did not pre-read any of these, so if I messed up your name, I apologize. We need to get the Wheel and Mod Tour at Lee. Yeah, they've been there.
We got MRS coming in August. I think MRS is starting to rebuild their program, and so we're going to see.
Brian DeStefano said should be a year from the date of infraction. Well, I will bring that to people and talk. All right, so let's get right into this. The top 5 from 6:30 Tiger Cubs. At least the first name's an easy one. I can get that one. Grayson Davidson. Oh, and I'm going to mess this one up. Sorry. Abel Connolly.
Yep.
Followed by Riker. Help me out here. Centos. Paxton Chambers and Peyton. That looks like a Z.
Peyton and then Braxton.
Braxton Colder. Tiger C. I got to go there for one of these events. Unfortunately, Hudson runs on those same time. Tiger C, Seth McGuire, Brock Colder, Bentley Whitting, Aiden Riley, and Nina Curtis. Tiger A, Eli Elliott. I know famous Eli's racing. I know him. It's Kimball's nephew, I believe it is. Cole Colburn. I see all these same familiar names. Colburn. You got all these through. So all these are obviously drivers. Chambers right here. I'm assuming that's probably 20 VT.
Vermont. Yeah,
100%. followed by Eugene Caponelli and Carson Hussey. Rookie Champ C, Viv Vesey, followed by Colton Vaughn, Bennett Vaughn, Liam Sheldon, and Eli Patnode. Rookie Champ B's, Briggs Lebrecht, Oakley Pozan.
Dave, you were flying, buddy.
Dave, I love you, buddy. All right. Dave Smith did officially won.
Unofficially won.
I mean, he officially took the checkered flag in the first place. Then Parks nicely went over and took his trophy.
Dave, let me put it out there, though. Dave was so fast. I don't think the 6-car battle for second, I think they thought it was for the win because Dave was just gone.
They thought they were going to catch that lap car of the 11 and 8s up there, but it was actually that far ahead of you.
We'll see Dave back this Friday night.
Now I don't know where I was. We're just going to go here. Owen Cass was top 5 in Junior Sportsman B. Junior Sportsman A, Gavin Lebrecht, Hayden Barnes, Hunter Cartlett, Jeremy Ruggieri, and Parker Bartmy. Junior Champ 206 is Carson Hussey, Ashton Stoddard, Jackson Byrne, Grayson Henry, Jack Edison. Senior Outlaws, Josie Cross, Megan O'Brien, Rod the Rodent Weston.
The Rodent. I got to see that. All right.
Why do people get cool nicknames and I get the dumb ones that I do? This is horrible. Jordan Robinson and Earl Maxim. Senior Champ 440s, Aaron Roof, Rick Coda, Chris Gilbert, Megan Smith, and Laura Hilger. Senior Champ 206, Howard Stockwell, Ryan Roof, Oliver Quinney, Mason Prouty, and Jamian Deschamps. What has it been, 10 minutes and 42 seconds?
I think it's probably been about that.
It has. Not ready, I lied. It wasn't 10 minutes. It's going to be like 16 minutes. Voicemail. All right, coming up this week, guys, Claremont Motorsports Park, Fisher Federated Auto Parts presents Granite State Pro Stocks and Fireworks. We got the Granite State Pro Stock Series going 125 laps, followed by the Outlaws, the R.E. Hinckley Super Streets, the Ridge Runners, the Mini Stocks, the Avery Insurance 6-shooters, and the LaValle Building Supply Pure Stocks. Pits open at 3, gates at 4:30, hot laps at 4:30. Racing starts at 7, and the broadcast kicks off at 6:55 p.m. If you have nothing going on Sunday, there's this big race going on down there. We got the double points modified, Pro 4 modifieds, and the Steve Korupski Memorial 6-Shooter Showdown Series, featuring the NASCAR Division 1 Sportsman modifieds battling in a double points feature event. The Steve Korupski Memorial 6-Shooter Showdown plus the Pro 4 mods, Super Streets, Ridge Runners, and Pure Stocks. Adult general admission, guys, just $15. Pits open at 2 p.m., gates at 3:30, hot laps at 4. Racing starts at 5:15. Broadcast kicks off at 5:10. We are now in summer hours at Hudson, so no more waking up at 6:30 in the morning. All right. Also have something going on next week. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats, guys, is going to present the night at the races on July 9th. We're going to have a couple cars down here on display. I won't let you guys know who they are yet because I don't have them finalized yet. I do know for sure that Justin Beecher is finalized, so the Cabana Boy will be in the house. You guys can get your Cabana Boy autographs and all that stuff right then. Mike, give me a call. I will actually call you near the end of the show. That way we can get through all of this stuff. So we will have hopefully 4 cars in attendance over there. It's going to be a pretty fun time, I think.
Yeah, and they like incorporate. Were you there last year? No, or 2 years ago?
I was doing something else for us, unfortunately.
So I don't know. I think this was another thing I just got roped into. They're like, "You're gonna do the. You're the announcer." And
I rope into everything.
And they're like, "You're gonna do the starting line, the batting order, the starting lineup for the game." So I went up there and did that. So that was cool. They incorporated. I think this year they're gonna have Uncle Mike be the bat boy.
Bat boy or ball boy?
You don't want to know.
Oh, we got guys next. I think it's Tuesday night. You got to come and check out. You don't know what's going on there. All right, numbers up. You guys see this really cool Wheelman shirt I got on? These could be yours. I have a ton of other shirts. 603 Metalworks and Collision also reached out to me and said that we can give away a bunch of their shirts as well. I have a whole bunch of Claremont shirts. If NASCAR is watching, I stole like 40 shirts when you guys weren't paying attention and stuffed them all in my suitcase and brought them back. So I have a whole bunch of really cool NASCAR ones.
Do you have all the ones that I stole too?
No, I just have the ones that I stole. These things are really cool.
I think I got a bag at my house.
Go through all the track champions. We got all your local drivers on here too. I mean, this could be yours, guys. Call me up right now and tell me. If not, we're going to talk to Michael Sandville for the next 47 minutes. So call me up and tell me why you liked racing and why you got involved in it in the first place. I'd like to see how this goes because it should be fun. Let's see. Hi, he's from Washington. Oh, it's Lorraine. I thought it was somebody else. That was actually like, we're in Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. Lorraine's at a Popeyes. Hi, Lorraine.
Uh-oh, Bob Williams, Kyle Templeton. I'm coming to you. We miss Bob. We got to have Bob. Why don't you drive down the street? We're just around the corner. Why don't you come say hi? Haven't been on the show for a while. Kevin was supposed to be on today, but apparently watching fireworks with his kids was like far superior to any of this. All right, so we're going to give Mike a call here. Uh-oh, we got a call. I can't show you who this is. Hello. Hello.
What's up?
I know this voice. Who does everybody think this is? You gotta remember, Ben, there's like a couple minute delay.
Yeah, it's a hack.
What's up, buddy?
Not much. Not much.
You guys watching the show, obviously, because you would have never known what that phone number is that you pay for.
Yeah, no, I have no idea what that number is half the time.
This is my work phone.
Put it up on there.
This is my work phone that Ben bought me like 2 years ago, and I literally had to have John find it, and then we had to charge it to get it going because I don't use it unless we're at the track, and I haven't been using it lately because I gave it to John. So what's going on with you? Is it sunny where you're at?
Yeah, it is.
Sitting by the water.
It's beautiful where I'm at. Yeah. Oh. I forgot that, I forgot how to swim, but then I'm so fat that I just kind of float. It's great.
You want to hear something funny?
Sure.
We actually made that prediction that you forgot how to swim about 8 minutes before the show went live.
Yeah, pretty much. I forgot how to swim, and then I just kind of let myself go and just let the elements take me, and then, nope, I just bobbed right back up like a big fat lure.
I love it. So what's on your agenda, sir? Why do you love racing? I don't think people realize your background. You were a halfway not good race car driver back in the day.
I was a hack. I still am a hack. My dad raced. I think he put it this way. My dad owned a junkyard. He always had race cars there. So I'd always, sit in them when I was a kid and all that other stuff. And he was running the ACT at the time. And he had a scrapbook of all the stuff he won and all that. And to put it this way, he was so meticulous, he actually wrote down what the payoffs were and what he won that day.
I don't believe that at all. I
full-heartedly believe that.
Yeah, I don't believe that one bit. That does not sound like Matt at all. Who's actually called me today already, by the way. He's like, I got work for you to do, and he put me on a task that it took me like 10 minutes. It was actually kind of funny.
Yeah, something that would take him like 2 days to do, you can do in like 10 minutes.
Oh, we have a valid question for you right here. Who has more wins, Ben or Jess?
Jeff.
Well, Jess has won one, so she already has more wins than Ben.
Well, she's got two. She's got one at Hudson and one at Claremont. That's more than me already.
Yeah, I finished sixth once. That was really cool.
Yeah, no, she's got way more wins than me because I know her and her dad raced at Hudson for years. I think because we actually stuck her old car up off of turn 4, and I'm pretty sure I counted the win stickers. I think there was like 14 or 15 on there.
Yeah,
you got that high. Good for you.
You know what I'm gonna do? Watch this. Here we go.
Where are you going?
Since Ben is calling, I told you I'll give everybody a shirt. Ben, I'm gonna give you a shirt. You just happen to buy it though, so you're getting this puppy right here. This is coming to you.
Oh, sweet.
This is the funny part about these shirts. I brought 2 bucketfuls of these things to Claremont to shoot off with a launcher, and then I'm looking for them, and no clue where they were.
Were they bought, or did you steal them from Kevin Brown?
Well, these ones are yours. These are your Claremont Speedway ones from 2019 that we shoot off. And Ben had somehow put the batch of these in the back of his thing and brought them back to the office. He brought both boxes of shirts back here that were supposed to be at Claremont, and I was trying to figure out why I couldn't find them over there. Yeah, they're sitting in the front room. They're right next to the refrigerator out front.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Mark Flagg said he would love to share his story on how he got into short track racing. Mark, pick up your phone, 603-881-6594.
Little did you know.
Yeah, I just called to kill the time. So
All right, well, we're gonna use you. We're gonna use you again in a minute because when people stop calling, I'm gonna really dig into all kinds of stuff about you. So we'll talk to you in a bit, Ben.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah. Oh, Ben, one more question.
Yeah.
He hates when I do that. What's up? How's it going?
Mark, Joe Breggy, how you doing?
Oh,
Say it.
no.
Say it.
Joe.
I knew that was coming up. Hey, I just was calling for a free shirt.
You have to have a story first.
Joe.
All right. Well, I got into racing because of my family. So there's my story. Can I have a free shirt?
Joe, it's the top 5 best stories. You got anything else?
Nothing that I could tell online. There might be kids listening.
Joe,
how did you get involved in racing? What was the
Yes.
first thing you did at the racetrack?
Talk about. Let me walk you through this. Talk about Walter, for Christ's sake.
I just want to share. Walter the ice cream. Oh my God, I have a story. I actually helped him move one time. I lived right next door to him, and the guy was awesome.
That was all the story?
That was a great story, Joe.
Yeah, I realized halfway through the story that the ending of that story was not very
All right, so Joe, I'm going to give you, let's see.
Do we have a blank
original wheelman. Original wheelman.
Wife beaters back there or something we could give Joe?
I'm going to give you this. This is a nice lanyard for you. That is now yours. You're not getting a shirt. That story was horrible. Joe. Actually, I should give you a shirt. You really took care of me like 2 weeks ago. I should probably give you a shirt. Yeah, you got a shirt, Joe. You don't get a wheelman one, though.
All right, that's what I thought. So I want an original wheelman shirt. Come on.
We'll let Kevin vote.
Look at
Yeah,
him.
look at him. Free shirts. I already took all the wheelman shirts already.
Joe, tell how you clean the toilets.
That's what I'm trying to get him to tell, and he won't. It's from the bathroom stand
All right,
to the flag
I
stand.
scrub the toilets over at Star. Yes, I do. From the bathroom stand to the flag stand.
There
the
we
Joe
go.
All right,
Breggy
real
story.
quick, Joe, one more story, one more question. Are you ready? All right. Hello, who are you?
Well, hello there.
Hello, who's calling?
Well, you got to guess.
No, that is not the game.
If I have to guess, this is Dougie Nelson.
Oh, you're not even close.
Not even close.
I feel like
No, you got the right state, but you're not close.
See,
well, no,
I
this
can't
sounds
see
like
him.
a person from Bellows Falls, but I don't know.
Well, you're getting pretty close there.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
We're gonna give your
I'll give
phone
you a
number
hint.
out. We're gonna give his
It's
phone number.
George.
Oh, it's George Powers.
I'll give you a hint. I'm gonna announce the Dean Smith Memorial Race.
Oh, it's Craig Smith.
No.
What's up, Georgie? How's it going, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. You actually have some of the more interesting racing stories. You have to PG it up a little bit and give us one.
Well, I have some cool stories, but I guess my best one is the first time I ever went to Monadnock Speedway. A friend of mine, we were in high school. We hitchhiked down there.
I can already
And
tell
we
he's
got-
lying because there was no way that track was open when George was in high school.
That was back when Moby Dick was a minnow.
Whoa. So, all right, let's hear your story.
So we got picked up in Keene, right by where the Best Western is now, and it was a black and white Chevy pickup. And there's some kids in the back, in the back of the truck, and they had us ask us where we were going. We said to the racetrack, and they were like, hop in. So we're going down Route 10, and somebody says, who's your favorite race car driver? And I told them, and I said to the kid, who's your favorite race car driver? And he points to the guy driving the pickup, and I said, who's that? And he says, Sonny Rabideau.
No
So
way.
the first time, swear to God, the first time I ever went to Monadnock Speedway, I rode in the back of Sonny Rabideau's pickup.
That's actually a
That's
pretty
cool.
cool story. What kept you in racing for so long? Because you were involved in it for a very, very long time. Did he just hang up on me?
I cannot believe this.
Oh, George just left me. You guys look like you're real. Who? Me and him? No. Hello. Oh, hold on. Hello.
Hello?
Who's this?
This is Mark Flagg.
What's up? I would love to hear your story.
All right. So I got into racing basically in 1999. My dad started watching it, and it was Tony Stewart's rookie year. So I then got into NASCAR.
Yeah.
And from there, we started going to Monadnock Speedway on a very weekly basis. I used to watch Roger Raymond, John Warren, Jason, and Sean Stone. Then I started going to Lee more often, and then Claremont. I've been to them all.
Which one is your favorite? And you don't even have to say one of our tracks. We don't care or judge that way. What is your favorite track that you have went and spectated at?
Oof, that's a tough one. They're all really good, but I'd have to say Lee.
Lee's pretty cool. I gotta tell you. So I actually didn't go to Lee. This is horrible. I didn't go to Lee until I started working here. So it was like 2020 the first time I went to Lee, and I walked in and I went, "This place is cool." It kind of has that like NASCAR-y feel to the facility, which makes it really, really cool. And growing up in Claremont, where it was a sandbank, like it was completely different racing, different track. I actually said it's funny because you hear people talk about. See, Claremont is my home track. That's where I grew up at. So you hear people talk about how Claremont's weird. It's all I ever know. So that's the track that I knew. So when I see tracks that have like 4 normal corners, I'm like, that looks dumb.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Any more of that story you want to add in there?
No, just thank you guys for everything that you do for short track racing.
All right. So what I want you to do, I want you to send me your info and your mailing address, and I'm going to send you this shirt. I was going to send Joe Breggy because his story was horrible. So I'm going to send you Breggy's shirt. So go ahead and PM me your info, and I'll get you a shirt out. We're going to call George back because he is like nonstop ringing me over here. So thank you for calling in, and we'll talk to you later.
All right. Thank you.
Yep. Bye. All right. Let's see. Literally nonstop. Hello?
Oh, you didn't click the right
Oh,
button.
stupid button. Hold on. I hate this phone. This is not my phone. I don't know how to use this thing. It's one of the dumb iPod one there, or whatever it is, iPhone.
You're on with John.
What up? You're on with John.
Hello?
Talk to John.
Hey, John.
Hi.
Hey, how you going?
Not too bad. I don't think this is the same
Good
one.
way.
What's that? I said, what's going on?
I didn't hang up on you.
It's Georgie.
My cell phone went dead.
I'm actually surprised George has a cell phone because you surprised me as a guy who does not like technology.
It's in a bag.
Wait a minute. Is it one of those ones with the big buttons on it? The ones that you can like. That's why he can only call 4 numbers. George, we've already heard your numbers. I feel so special.
But it is an old flip phone, and I can't get internet on it.
Bingo. Yeah.
That did not surprise me.
Yeah, no, it went dead. I did not hang up on you.
One of the cool things that I used to see you doing is, and I wish you could get out there and do it again, is when you used to go out there and basically flag them and take them off and let them go around you right on the start-finish line. I used to love watching that there.
With the antiquers?
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to do that, start doing that again. And when I asked Mary's daughter about it last year, she's like, no, we've got too much going on. And then Randy actually wanted me to come up last Friday and work with him, and I could have done that if they would have allowed it, but I ended up working. I never got home until 7:38 that night.
Why wouldn't they let you out early? Didn't they know a legend was out to play? They should have let you out of work early.
Unfortunately, my boss is a real dick.
Have you tried this yet? Have you said, do you know who I am? You
I
should
work
try
for
that.
myself.
Oh yeah, you are. Yeah, your boss is kind of a jerk then.
Oh, I'm telling you. You know what? I fired myself twice last week, and if I weren't so lazy, they wouldn't have hired me back.
He would get arrested and try to bail himself out to go back to work. All right, so you've seen a bunch of stuff at Claremont because you have literally been around longer than the asphalt that's on the racetrack. What is one of the coolest?
God, yeah. Well, I went there when it was dirt.
That's what I'm saying. You were around before the asphalt. What is one of the
Absolutely.
coolest things that you still can remember this day that you saw that happened on that oval there?
I think it was probably the night that Punky Karen drove Alan Whipple's car and lapped the entire field.
Punky Karen is the man. I loved him. I remember.
Oh, God, yeah.
So I'm being from Claremont. So John is not. He's from down here. So he starts talking about drivers, and I look at him like, I have no idea who that is. And he's like, that's right, because you like people like Dwight Jarvis and Punky Karen and Ernie Boudreaux, who I don't know who they were.
Right.
He starts talking all these
John?
weird drivers.
Yes.
Hey, John, do you remember at Talladega when Dale Earnhardt went from 17th to win in 5 laps?
Yes.
That's how Punky Karen drove
Every week.
every week.
Nobody can 100% tell that we're watching a race right there.
Nope.
Nope, not at all. That is not what we're looking at right there. But I am listening to everything you say. One of the coolest things that I remember seeing was when Claremont made the decision back in the day to can the modifieds when they created the modified, which is now the modified racing series, and they had the pro stocks there, and watching Punky and Bucky fight to see who was going to be the champion of there. And then you ended up seeing, I remember coming to the checkered flag, Bucky drove up over the side of another car to try to pass him and missed it by like that much. Lost the championship to Punky that year. I think you were probably announcing back then at that point.
Yeah, I believe I was. Because I think I was all done flagging by
That
that
question
time.
makes me really, really nervous. Somebody wants me to ask you about, I don't even know if I should ask that.
That's up to you, buddy.
George, I'm going to trust you, buddy, that if this is a bad story to tell me, you'll tell me off air. Would you tell me about Kitty?
Who?
Oh, maybe someone doesn't know who you are. So, Michael Sandville saying, ask you about Kitty. Now we got to call Michael Sandville back.
Number 96.
Number
Yeah,
96.
Yep. Yeah, I'll tell you that some other time.
Okay. Yep. I miss seeing George at the track. I got to get him back there more often. What do we got to do to get you back there and come say hi to me in the trailer this week?
Well, I'll tell you, I am going to be there on the 20th to do the Dean Smith Memorial Race. Craig asked me early in the year to do that. I've been wanting to get up there. I just, I've been fairly busy, and by that time of the day, my legs have pretty much had it. I still haven't got my knees or hips replaced, so I still have a hard time getting around.
Me
at
either.
the end of the day.
I'm working on it. I'm trying to get Ben to get me one of those rascal suitors, but he keeps telling me no. I don't know.
But, maybe I'll surprise you Friday night. You can have my name waiting at the gate.
Negative. You got to pay. No,
Just like everybody else.
no free meals for Georgie.
There you go.
All right, let's see. Oh, Cody Parker's got one. So we're going to let you go, George, and I'll see you on Friday night. If you do seriously want to come, I will personally pay your way into the grandstands. I can't afford
I'm not worried about that.
I can't afford a pit pass, but I
I'm
can
just
definitely
picking
get you a
on
grandstand ticket. So
Okay, and my shirt for my stories is going to be a 3X.
I don't have a pen.
That's no joke.
Hold on, I got to write this down. I don't have a pen. I don't want to ruin this. This is like very important paper there. I can't
Two
ruin
of
that.
those.
Of course, because I was going to go like right here just at a camera view so we can all laugh about it.
And if Cody Parker's going to talk to you, he's going to crap all over me. He's a good friend.
I don't know if I want to know that story either. George is a 3X. George, do you want a Claremont shirt? Do you want a Wheelman shirt? Or do you want, I don't have any 3X NASCAR ones left. I took all those.
Oh,
Those are my
definitely a
size.
Wheelman shirt.
Okay. I will definitely
Definitely
get
got to
you
support Kevin Brown.
downtown. I'll tell you what, he actually just texted me last night when I was like, hey, you want to come on the show? He's like, negative, but I'll give you some shirts to give away because I don't want to come on the show. So we'll get you a shirt. I'm going to talk to Mike right now because he's on the phone. We'll talk to you later.
Take care.
All right, bye. Mr. Sandville, how's it going?
How we doing, sir?
Not too bad. You have to fill me in on exactly who you are because the name sounds familiar, but I just can't place it.
I am Michael Sandville. Last Friday, we did a memorial to my grandfather, Alfred Charles Sandville, in the modified division. He ran the number 27, or 727. Let me get that corrected. But all the old timers that have spoke with you, the last gentleman I was poking fun at is my grandfather's car was driven by Wally Langlois. I was spelling it wrong. And it was 96, and it was owned by the company or cousins, and they called the car Kitten. And it ran there, and they kicked everybody's butt.
That's not a bad story. What did George probably thinking of a different story.
Yeah, mine's in the middle.
My grandfather raced there in the 727 from 71 to 94 at Claremont Motor Speedway Park. He hit the bank before the wall was ever put there, went down over the bank, broke his back, still came back there and won 2 more races.
Wow. I would have given up at that point.
And the Claremont Speedway was more than welcome. I got to ride in the pace car. He raced his first laps there. I got to give him his final laps last Friday night at Claremont Speedway. I raced at Bruce Speedway Park and Bubba Raceway Park when my minute stock and I'm on.
Yep. BRP is awesome. I love BRP. That place is cool.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's a fast going son of a gun. But you want to talk about racing history? I got racing history. I could sit here and talk for hours with you. And I know I bothered you before the show even got started. I was over here trying to talk to you.
I was mid yelling. Like you took the thunder out of my sails there. I don't know. Give me a story. Give me something that you will remember for the rest of your life that happened at one of these racetracks. Doesn't even have to be one of ours. I love hearing stories.
I'll tell you a hell of a story about my grandfather.
Sure.
And I'll tell you, no, it's about me. My first racing days. So I went from racing, starting on asphalt.
Yep.
And I go to dirt. And when you're racing on dirt, there's mud and rocks that flies up through the screen because you don't have a windshield.
Yep.
So I jab on the brake, and I finished the race, and I moved up to the front, and I'm telling Grandpa how the car's handles. And I pull in the pits, and I come down, and I'm talking over him, and he goes, yeah, everything looked good. He goes, when they drop the green flag, don't hit the fucking brake.
You got to give me, remember, you got to give me a little heads up before you go dropping F-bombs. You're going to be like Randy Phillips over here.
I'm sorry. No, I'm just trying to tell you how granddaddy was, and I apologize to everybody listening. I did not mean to do that.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
That's how he talked to me, you know. I jabbed on the brake because I didn't want any more mud and rocks flying in my eyes. I just need to get vision.
So your last race that you were there, the couple, last week, how long was it before that you were out there before? Has it been a while, or do you go weekly?
No, we went there 2 weeks ago. My mom and dad flew up from Florida. They came down. We all went. I go weekly because I live in New England, but my mom and dad came down, and they actually made it out. And they actually bought, I don't know if you know anything about it, but from Claremont Speedway, they actually bought your channel from Florida, and they rented it and watched it. And the announcer for Claremont Speedway announced it, that there was people watching from Florida. That's my family.
That makes me happy. See, that's one of the things that I love. So one of the things that we hear a lot when we started, it was National Vision at first, but RaceDayTV, is that you're going to take seats out of the stands. You're going to take seats out of the stands. I don't think you really do, because your family now is able to watch and see the races from Florida.
My dad actually, after that night, he actually went back on, and I'll be honest with you, he grew up at that track. My dad actually raced there, and he's actually subscribed for the rest of the season, and he's going to buy next year too. That's the best thing you guys could ever do.
Well, I absolutely appreciate that. I'll tell you what, because your dad is such a great fan, or your family's such a great fan, shoot me an email later, and I will pick up your next pay-per-view on me, because I would like them to be able to watch it again. So have them reach out to me. I'll give them a pay-per-view at either one of the tracks that they want to go to.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Shoot me a message to the page. Thank you very much. I'm going to write that down, because I usually give a lot of stuff away, then I completely forget. Monday, like Ben's like, hey, did you give those earbuds out to people? I was like, what earbuds? He's like, the 3 that have been sitting there for a month. I was like, I don't remember who they go to. So
when we started this conversation, you remember that $200 you're going to give away?
No, I remember everything about money. That was never said.
I'm only kidding. I was just thinking I'd throw it out there.
You do remember the $200 you said you were going to give me, though, right?
I gave Claremont Speedway $100. Actually, I got to throw it out to him. I'm gonna take advantage. Nathan Winslow, 03 of the modified racer at Claremont Speed Week last week. I gave him $100 and his modified performance. Hell of a driver. He's gonna go far.
What's it? I don't know who he's talking about. Who's he talking about, John?
Oh, Groot.
Groot. That's his new nickname that John gave him this morning.
Tall like a tree.
Tall like a tree. It's Groot from now on, whether he likes it
No,
or not.
No, it's Nathan Winslow.
Yes, but his nickname is Groot.
Oh, you guys gave him a nickname.
No, I thought you just did, Mike.
No, Nathan.
I'm just having fun with you. Thank you for calling in. I'm actually gonna talk about Kyle Templeton's because that's my next story. We'll see you at Claremont the next time I see you. Stop by. I'm right behind the tower in a big black trailer. It's really extremely hot inside. Come say hi.
Yes, sir. I will definitely.
Without
you
fail,
guys are messing with me.
No, I'm not. Without fail, the AC freezes up at about maybe 6:05 every single Saturday, Friday night. It's great. Come say hi. You can cook eggs right in there on top of my countertop. It's wonderful.
I'll bring the bacon.
Hey, oh sweet, I love bacon. I'm starving now. All right, we'll talk to you later.
Thank you, sir, so much.
All right, bye. Uh-oh, we have trouble here. What's up, buddy?
I need help. I'm stuck in a store. Come rescue me.
What store?
Is Pam to the left or to the right?
She's at my 10 o'clock. She thinks I'm talking to a friend of ours we're supposed to meet, but I'm talking to you.
Where's
I want
Maisie?
you or John. I'm at Home Sense in Salem. Call 911. Please send the correct authorities.
All right.
I miss you, buddy.
All
I
right.
told you this would have been way more fun.
I know. It would have been way more fun. Trust me. I think mowing my lawn with a pair of scissors would have been way more fun than this.
Well, make sure you tell Pam that I'm going to come jump in the pool shirtless, like maybe tomorrow.
I expect Mark Bodrian's birthday suit at 9 a.m. Actually, that's way too early. We'll talk. We'll stay at 12 noon.
No, I've been getting up early, dude. I was at work today at 8 o'clock in the morning. Michelle walked in.
Were you really?
She's like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "I don't know." She's like, "You don't roll in here for like another 5 hours. What's wrong?"
I've seen you actively on Facebook bright and early many mornings up as of recent. So I don't know if there's been a change in the habits over there or what. But I've
just
seen
waking
you
up early,
bright and
dude. Just waking up early, getting stuff done.
Are you guys still doing the show? Or you're all done.
You're live. Everyone's hearing everything you're saying. So.
Oh, geez, I thought I was on. Well, listen, if anybody cares about me, send help immediately. I'm at Home Sense. I'm sitting in the back in the chair. Come get me immediately.
All right, what I want you to do is you're
bring
at Home
alcohol.
Sense, so I know everything that they have there. So you obviously have some sort of stupid letters that people buy and like hang on their walls. I want you to go spell fun stuff with them.
Yeah, no. I'm sitting literally in the back corner looking at an imitation Mona Lisa that is all different crazy colors, and I'm hiding behind that so she can't find me.
It's probably a real person. Kevin has no idea.
Exactly.
All of a sudden, the arm comes down. He's like, "Oh, you move."
I'm hoping someone buys me and takes me home.
Where's my favorite iPad thrower? She's there.
She's floating around here too. She already threw a pillow and knocked over a lamp already.
I love that kid. She's so funny.
She's on her best behavior.
For people that don't know, Kevin's daughter used to come on the show and sit just off camera to start and then would end up in his lap hosting the show with glasses. And she literally was on an iPad one day just like this. And then she was done and she just went poof and threw it across the room and it landed on the floor. And I'm like, and Kevin's like, that happens all the time.
Well, how she ended up there is we were looking for an upgrade from Bob, and she was the next best candidate. So
it was definite upgrade from Bob.
Definitely upgrade from Bob, and she probably could drive a mini stock better than him too, as well.
Well, that's not even a question. Probably build a motor that lasts more than 7 laps too.
I think Stevie Wonder could do that. Well, listen, you kids have fun. Sorry to bother you. I just wanted to say hi and send some love.
Hey, we always love hearing from you. Let's talk to you later, buddy.
See you, brother.
Bye.
See you, John.
Better be.
Oh, I gave away 17 shirts, not 5. Is that okay?
Oh, whatever, man. Give them all away. Who gives a shit? Oh, shoot. Sorry.
Gotta get me yelled at. Talk to you later, bud.
See ya.
Bye. All right, so looking here real quick, Cody Parker said he got into racing at Lee to watch Pat Tangway run and took years to be able to race in Thunder Lights at Hudson 10 years ago with John in the booth. Looking forward to Saturday. Cody, what do you want? Do you want a shirt? Do you want a sticker? I have tons of stuff. I have a whole bunch of, I don't go anywhere without grabbing stuff. So I have my Race Pass stickers, $20 off for their service. I have ridiculous amounts of autographed hero cards. John likes this one. Here, you want Johnny Clark? I'm actually
That's
giving you that.
signed too.
They're all signed. All these are signed. You could have the man, the myth, the legend, Connor McDougal's. That was a fun one because while he was signing this, there was a little kid trying to steal a fake cigarette out of his mouth, and Connor told him to beat feet. It was
Cody,
actually pretty funny.
These are really sticky. You could use these to touch up your unibrow.
Harmon will use these to hold his car together. He'll be like, oh, that will hold the door closed.
That's gonna the back windshield of his truck's gonna be all My Race Pass stickers. Poor Harmon.
So, all right. So that is now something that I need to know. Harmon is like really good at posting pictures, but really bad at giving stories. He literally posted a picture of the back window in his truck blown out, and he's like, bad day. Doesn't tell us what it is. Oh, hold on. This is not an iPad. You can't scroll because I'm trying to get to this one next.
Oh, it's a mouse?
Yes.
Oh.
It's a computer, John. It's not an iPad.
My iPad's over here. I can do
All right. Kyle Templeton got into racing from hearing stories about his uncle, Jerry Bly, and watched my uncle Robin Bly, Corey Bly, and also Ricky Bly racing at Claremont when he was a kid. All right. Jerry Bly was one of my heroes growing up. I spent so much time in his garage. Ridiculous amounts of trophies that were piled up places. We used to go back into the junkyard when you used to be able to have really cool junkyards and just randomly pull cars apart and have fun. Absolute legend. Robin Bly worked with my dad for a long time. Corey, Ricky, they're all great people. I love all the Blys. They're really, really good. Oh, Michaela grew up watching her dad, Scott Duvall, race at Hudson Speedway since she was a week old. Started racing there at the age of 13. I don't know. We should probably ask Cole why she's not racing now, because she probably would have won all 3 segments if she was in the car. Oh.
Caveman's somewhere on the streets. So.
Oh, Kevin, if you're still listening, Kenny just said that I'm right on the street out front. I'll come and get you if you want. We can watch the fireworks at Tuscan Kitchen. Like, that's apparently a real offer. All right, Cody, I'll give you a sticker pack. Unibrow's gone. He doesn't need it anymore.
Come on. And you don't hate me. Okay. I was just trying to help you. That's what that is. And don't forget who's announcing your name Saturday, okay?
I don't hate John either, because I get to take fun pictures like that at the office when he's not paying attention. That was a story right there. That was a really good one. Oh, we made it to 6, 7 o'clock. We don't have to do Mike Parks' voice now. That was horrible. People love when we do Parksy. He's so good. All right. Any other questions before we go? I got a bunch of stuff to give away if people want it. If not, we'll save it for next time. Let's see here. Do I get points if I hit the pace car at Claremont? Well, we don't own it. I mean,
I would vote. I'd be in your favor, but I don't get final say. It'd be like maybe like 7 or 8 points.
I'm not sure how the lease deal works there. So, like, I mean, we don't own it. Hit it. I don't care.
Check my messages. This better be really good.
Are you hungry? That's all I have. Oh, Cousineau said yes. Colton Hall says he wants free stuff. Colton Hall, why don't you pick up your phone and call us? Bob Williams, I have insurance. The best Bob Williams story I've ever heard is how he went into a hotel and then apparently had to pay them a lot of money afterwards. Ask that Bob to tell you that story. That is a classic one. All right, you checked your messages. What is it? Anything good?
No, not really. I mean, basically, if you're going to celebrate the 4th with a 5th, don't play with fireworks. That's what but I don't know why I'm Smokey the Bear, and I have to tell you all that only you can save all 5 phalanges.
Who would have thought wall sconces cost $1,850? You know that story, don't you? I'll tell you off the air if you don't. It is hilarious. Bob, you live like literally, I could have Maisie come and throw this phone and hit your house from here. Why don't you come down here and come tell the story to John personally? We're going to be watching it on the big screen in about 10 minutes. 25 of them. If I could do math, I could tell you how much a piece they cost.
25 of what?
He was at a hotel, definitely not drinking, definitely did not smash every light wall sconce off the hallway.
I did hear
down
about
the
that.
entire hallway.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Definitely did not happen.
Poor buddy. New baby. That's right. Bob, congratulations, buddy.
You know what the best part about that is? Like, I'm friends with Bob, and I literally found out his girlfriend was pregnant by, hey, look, we have another kid. Yeah. I got 2 now. I was like, what is going on here?
When you scroll through the first picture, he's holding his newborn, and he's dead staring the camera, and then you scroll the next one, and he's like, it's like the 2 sides of Mr. Bob.
Oh, there's like 19 sides of Bob, and I've seen most of them.
I've only seen like 3. That's the problem. You think you've seen most of them.
I would be sitting when we used to do the old studio. Remember how the old studio was set up where I would look at him and like I would say something and he would look at me. I'm like, I don't know if he's going to kill me before this show's over. That might happen because I kind of say things to make people laugh sometimes.
Look at it this way. Today is the last time some people will have all 10 fingers. That's right. That's right.
Last year was the same time. Never mind. The world isn't ready for two Bobs. God help us. I agree with that.
All right, seeing statements like that, hiding behind a fake Facebook account. Fucking come on.
His girlfriend's a saint too. Puts up with him. All right, that's all I got. I want to get out of here. I'm exhausted. Got anything, John? John's like, I didn't even want to come here.
I guess we could shamelessly plug Parks, huh?
I don't care.
If you're not doing anything on Saturday, head on up, Mr. Parks, and what does he call his thing? MDP Promotions Group, something?
Yes.
Anyways, they're going to have a big...
If we cared to learn what his middle name was, we'd know what MDP is. I know it's Mike and Parks.
Probably David, I would assume. Or Daryl. That'd be way funnier.
I have better guesses. I can't use them on air.
You gotta head on up. They're going to be having the Racers Honoring Racers 76 lap tour type open modified event.
They're bringing the big guns in, too.
Yeah, Hirschman.
No,
Andy
the
J.
announcer.
Oh, yeah, that guy's a hack. I don't know why I get asked. Again, I just get asked to do stuff around here. So Parks is like, you want to come announce for me? And I'm like, okay, Uncle Mike. So I'll be up there. We'll be having some fun. I think 6 shooters, pure stocks, R&R open street stocks, and whatever else is going to be. Oh, Nelcar Legends and Bandoleros. So if you're not doing anything on Saturday, head up to Epping and support Uncle Mike. He could use the saltine money.
I definitely volunteered. I'll be there as well, but I will walk through with my headset and radio, and then I will dump them back in my truck and then go sit in the stands and thank Parksy for letting me in for free. Love you, buddy. All right, that's all I got. We'll see you back here next week, and good show, fun. I'd like to do more of these. I like getting people to call in, so we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.